T10 Elite Championship. We are joined here with both the captains, and to oversee the toss, we have our match official, Mr. Ridwan Parkar, with us. It is the captain of KRM Panthers to spin the coin, and Mohammad Aslam will call. And the news from the toss is NCM Hajery winning it and deciding to have a bowl first. Cricket ground for KCC T10 Elite Championship 2000 for Adnan right from the word go. Here comes the first delivery, slower through there, watchfully played by Meet, looking a drop chance in the mid-off region. This time looks to go across. Has he found the fielder there? Yes, he has, and that's going to be a wicket. Adnan strikes here. Manjula Prasan takes it without a run on the board. As Hajery walks in at number 3 to join at the centre, fetching that from outside the off-stump line with a very quick delivery as well to surprise the batsman. This time Shankar gets it right off the middle and dispatches that over the boundary ropes for a maximum. First runs on the board without any surprises. Shankar Varthapan, who gets the first maximum for his team, tried to do that into his fourth delivery. Tossed up and beautifully bowled. That's taken the outside edge, and Nasir Hussain, making no mistake, takes the simple catch from Panthers, and it is very talented Shankar Varthapan who departs back to the dugout. There's that delivery, beautifully bowled around the middle and off stump line. This time a slower delivery and goes over the fieldsman. That will reach the boundary ropes pretty quickly. Good strike there. There's a lot of width on offer on that. Hajery swings at it, looking to give room and away from the fielder and over him inside the batsman, going through with a run in the form of a bye. Back to Naveen on strike now. Looks to guide it away. There is chase for the third man fielder. He will not be able to stop that. That was very nicely played. Letting the third man region. The fielder pretty fine there. He did try to chase it down. Not able to get his hand to that. He tries to mix it up with slower deliveries. We saw slower one being hit for a boundary. This one is going to be another boundary in the form of wides as he came into the attack. That's played in the gap. Chase on for the fielder. He will not be able to get there. That's a confidence strike. Good strike there from Hajery, and also the signal of no ball coming in from the... That's a good strike from Hajery right under that and sends it sailing over the side screen and out of the park. Team, they needed that. KRM Panthers with their two opening batters, a lot of talent departing pretty early in the first. Dances down the track, plays that well. A beautiful strike from Naveen. Very, very impressive stroke from him. Manjula Prasan, no chance for the long on fieldsman and the long off fielder to cut that off. That was a very good looking strike. Under this man, the captain of Kuwait men's national team. That's played uppishly, and that could be a wicket here for Aslam. The fielder holds on to that. A good catch there in the long off region by Nimish Latif. It's a safe pair of hands, and Aslam strikes here. And that is the end of Naveen Jacob as he has to depart. Wicket number 3 goes down for KRM Panthers with a scorecard 47 for the loss of 3 wickets now into the over number 6. Aslam striking and picking up an important wicket just when the partnership was looking to build on for KRM Panthers. The captain has provided another breakthrough as Naveen Jacob departs after that catch has been held on by Nimish Latif in the long off. Quicker through the air is played that in the air. The fielder will not be able to get there, and that's a confident strike from Mahmood Amanullah, but eventually has enough on it to clear the fielders there on the boundary ropes, waiting for the catching opportunity to come by. But strikes it. Chase on for the third man fielder. He does well. In fact, the ball has reached the boundary. Deep square leg in place now for Ahmed Mirza. Guides it nicely, and what an effort that is from Manjula Prasanna, diving full length to his right, trying to get his hand to the ball, but that was very nicely played by Hajery, waiting for the ball to come onto the bat and guiding it away in the third man region. Even the ball after that boundary came in the third man region. That's gone again. This might be another one. Has it gone the distance? Waiting for the umpire's signal. There you go. That's the maximum from Hajery's bat with on offer. Probably looking to give room and slashing hard at it. Gets enough. And slower delivery, and what a strike that is. Has he cleared the fielder there? In fact, finds the fieldsman. For a moment, it seemed like with the sound coming off the bat, he's middled that. In fact, the ball hasn't been middled, came off the bottom. That's why that loud noise. And that's where, again, a catch is being held in the long on region. Nimish Latif, the fieldsman, is it? To take that catch, yes, it is Nimish Latif to grab that from Hajery's bat as he departs after scoring a well-made 35 of 18 deliveries. Good knock from Hajery ends as Ahmed Mirza strikes after being expensive in this over. This time again, back of hand delivery. Kept it very slow through the air. Hajery swinging at it, not quite number 2. That's played beautifully. That's a clean strike from Hamoud. He's middled that, and that's gone the distance for a maximum. 24, they've gone past the 70-run mark here, KRM Panthers. That was a very good strike from Hamoud Amanullah, picking that from the middle stump and going bang. That's another good hit from Hamoud, and that's going to go the distance as well. Quality batting, the bat for his team, as I told you, as he walked into bat. That's another clean strike, fetching that from outside the off-stump line and depositing it over the mid-wicket that they will be able to achieve and take a lot of confidence into the second inning. And the very first delivery off the edge, and that is a boundary for Jitin Jose, finding the first one. Shafiq again, and a boundary results to start off the proceedings into the final over for both the teams. This time he's gone for the big one. That's a sweet connection from Jitin Jose, and he's got the distance. Lovely done, going over the long off region. That was a well-directed delivery. Nothing much wrong with that delivery, but the sheer power and final delivery to finish off the proceedings. And it's going to be Hamoud on strike. That's a good strike from Hamoud. He's looking for that second one. He's off to a quick one to begin the first run. Was gone pretty early as well. It was a brilliant 5 runs and a wicket for him again with the new. Here we go, the proceedings begin. Played nicely in the gap as well. Diving effort from the fielder to try and get his hand to the ball, but that will race away to the boundary ropes. Confident wrong with that effort in the field. Meet is disappointed though. The fielder putting in a dive, not able to stop that. Aslam Hajery here. Tossed up, and he's gone over the cover region. That might go all the distance. A clean hit from Aslam, and that's going to be a max. Good start this for NCM Hajery in this chase, and Aslam right under that to go over the covers for a maximum. What a good hit. That's another good strike. This is along the ground. Chase on for the fielder. He looked to get his foot to the ball, but he will not be able to stop that. Meet again. Look. That was a powerful strike along the ground, finding the gap to perfection again. Mohammad Aslam. That's going to be another boundary. That is probably first. Tossed up, and he's gone in the air this time. Just when the long on fielder was brought inside the 30-yard circle, Aslam has picked a spot on the board. The first over turning out to be an expensive one from Meet Pufsar. And Hamas Aslam is the captain of NCM Hajery, who's taken on Meet. Starts off with a flighted delivery, looks to go for the big heave here. Nimish hasn't quite got the connection there off the edge. Tournament here. Coming up the order wanting to go for the big one as he saw that fuller delivery come in from Mudassar. Didn't quite getting the onside there towards the mid-wicket region as there's no protection for the bowler. This is easy pickings for Aslam. This was slightly short and flatter delivery. Time on his hands to put that away with so much comfort and ease. Boundary to finish off. A decent over number 4 starts off. Looks to go for that powerful strike, and that's a good catch taken. Shankman from 3 deliveries from him as the number 4 batsman walks to the centre. Interesting to see who it is going to be. Looks like it is Labnawal. Well, first one being a wide. Aslam goes big. That's easy pickings for Aslam, and that's gone the distance. What a hit on the onside for a maximum with not much space on offer. That kind of length is going to be easy pickings for the still 3 deliveries remain in this one. Again, he goes for the big one. Has he cleared the fielder there? Yes, he has, and that's going to be the second. NCM Hajery has come out with the intentions right here. He's looking to get those big hits right from the word go. In the first over from gone on strike, and he's hit his counterpart from the other team for 2 sixes, and that's another good strike. That'll raising away to the boundary ropes. The field to 46 runs here for NCM Hajery. This is a smart piece of cricket from Mohammad Aslam. With not much pace. 47 the score has moved on to. It's going to be a free hit delivery. Aslam on strike, and he goes big, and that's going to be another maximum of the free hit delivery. What a victory run mark now. 53 for the loss of 2 wickets. An expensive over there again for NCM. That's played nicely along the ground. The fielder doesn't quite get his hand to it. That might race away to the boundary ropes, and that's a very good strike and being stopped. Instead results in a boundary for Labnawal to begin the proceedings on a positive here for NCM Hajery as they move on back to Aslam on strike now. He looks to go for the powerful straight hit. Has found the fielder in the deep. Hamood Amanullah. Hamood strikes. The go-to man has delivered for his team again. He came close to picking up a wicket in the first delivery, which was put down by Mudassar in the deep covers. The final delivery coming in. What will Labnawal look to do here? Interesting as it gets. Goes in the air, and that's in the gap. Unfortunate for Hamood there. He did everything right. Goes in the gap, and he finds the boundary ropes. Important runs there for NCM Hajery. Labnawal gets it away on the offside, and that's a terrific hit from Nasir. He's cleared the infield there. The fielder giving it a chase. He will not be able to cut that off, and that, but enough on it to clear the infield and take the ball over the boundary ropes there. Not quite off the middle of the bat, but he did. That's excellent piece of work from the keeper. That was beautifully bowled as well. Walks to the centre. Nasir departing, scoring 6 of 4 deliveries. After things were looking in pretty good control for NCM, the keeper. What will Labnawal look to do here? He's got important 14 runs for his team of 11 deliveries. Struck him on the pad, asking the question, and he takes it as the new batsman Shafiq walks to the centre. Surely that is an absolutely brilliant decision. Dangerous at this stage of the game. He's very capable striker of the ball, and that's been worked away very nicely. Poor delivery from the bowler there to the new batsman Shafiq. Very cleverly just works it around to find the boundary ropes in the final leg region. Get from 7 deliveries. That's a good powerful strike, and he's got the distance there. That's going to be a maximum from Manjula Prasan's off. What a good strike that is to end the proceedings in this chase for NCM Hajery. Manjula Prasan again. Welcome to the man of the match presentation. It was a good game, fought out nicely between both these talented teams. And to give away the Man of the Match award, we have our match official, Mr. Sholok Verghese, with us. The standout performance coming in from the captain of NCM Hajery, Mohammad Aslam, first up bowling a decent spell to pick up a wicket, and then a quick fire 50 from just 19 deliveries from his bat to get his team those important runs at the top of the order, wins him the Man of the Match award. Mohammad Aslam there collecting the Man of the Match award. That's it from all of us. Stay tuned with us. We have a big game coming in tomorrow, the finals of KCC T10 Elite Championship coming your way, wherein MEC emerging stars are taking on Kuwait Swedish. See you there with the live action tomorrow. That's it for now. Thank you and good night.